RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesc Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis and Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic Clinic, and the Lentz Law Firm. Welcome in Battle of the Bowl action on a Saturday evening on top of State Street Hill. CJ Nasello here inside the press box at Public School Stadium. We're at West. Two great teams getting ready to take part of a really great Derby Day matchup. Once again, CJ Nasello, RiverBender.com. We're here for pregame action, a Battle of the Bowl. The teams just started warming up. Alton's JV team just beat Marquette Catholic's JV team by a score of 4-2. Marquette got a couple of late goals to get back in it and really became a really close contest by the end of that one. And tonight on the varsity side, we're seeing no different. These teams already competed once against each other this season in that Alton soccer tournament final where Marquette pulled away with a decisive victory. And now tonight, Alton looks to reclaim a little bit of that Derby schedule with a 1-1 out of this if they are able to get the win. But we got two great teams, both teams warming up right now. We got a great broadcast lined up for you. For the next 20 minutes, we were able to talk to Alton High School coach Greg Nasello before the game tonight. We were able to talk to Brian Hoener, Dylan Cowan, Jude Keller. We have those interviews coming down the pipeline in just a quick couple of minutes. During this broadcast, we'll play those interviews before we start the game tonight. We'll come back with starting lineups and all of that great stuff. But really, Marquette Catholic's been on fire to start off the season and really just been an impressive team to watch. Jude Keller was recently named the St. Louis Post-Dispatch Player of the Week. And then Alton High really is having just a remarkable season. From last year, having a little bit of a rough start and now really coming out of the gate blazing with some really big victories. We're going to see a great matchup tonight. What I think's great, too, is all these players are familiar with each other for the most part, whether it's in club soccer or just growing up with each other, and that's what makes tonight's matchup even more exciting. You got this stadium, folks, that's packed. The concourse is full, bleachers are full, so you know what we got to do? Dive into pregame, and while we have you, too, if you see our sponsors rolling through in commercials or in that intro, make sure you support them because they really value your local high school prep coverage. We'll take a quick... Actually, we won't. We're going to go right into our first interview. I was able to sit down with Coach Greg Nasello right during the warm-ups of the JV game. We talked a little bit about the game tonight, how the season's been. We'll take you to that conversation right now on RiverBender.com.
This game, same thing. It's just different year. It's the game that everybody looks forward to the most, and it's the one that I look forward to the least. Well, no, I mean, honestly, because it doesn't do anything for our conference or anything. So this game, it's important for the community, but I want to keep it in that perspective, and that's what I told the guys. That's what it's about. Let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy the atmosphere because I want them to come out and really soak this up because you're not going to get another chance like this. Very few get to play in front of so many people and to have such a good following. So enjoy the game for what it is. That's what it's about.
Well, and, tonight you guys had a great start to the season, picking up your first conference win and your first conference game. That's a big deal, and now you guys had a couple of good results. What are you guys feeling right now just as a team as the season's moving forward?
There's no doubt. Those results helped. Mentally, I think we're in a good place. Mm-hmm. The downside right now is that physically we're not. We still got a couple guys out with injury. Right. We're hopefully going to get them back next week or the week after, but that's just part of the game. So, no, compared to last year, it's like night and day difference. Our work rate's been really good out on the field. Mentally, we've stayed engaged for the most part. We haven't made too many mental errors. Mm-hmm. So if we can do that tonight, we'll have a good chance. Well,
and speaking of the mental game, you guys have a limited number of players comparatively to what you were used to experiencing your first tour of duty here with the program. But what you've had is a lot of guys seeming to really step up to the occasion and really fill in the moment and some bigger opportunities. You want to expand on that a little bit?
You always hear coaches always say next man up, and that's kind of what it's been. And what's nice is the guys that have been the next man up have really stepped it up. So it's not a matter of just putting bodies out there. We're putting players out there that have earned their chance, and they've made good on it when they've come in. I mean, we've got Luke Gallivan's a sophomore that when Jack Lombardi went down, we didn't know what to do, and he stepped right in, and he's played fantastic. Mm-hmm. So, no, there's no complaints from me. Everybody that's been a part of the games, they've contributed in some way. We've been solid everywhere in the field. We just got to find more ways to score. That's it.
Heading into tonight's game, what are you guys looking to do? Anything different than what the game plan's been, or is there any bit of a change-up?
Not with this. It's just they know us, we know them.
Right.
You come out and play. Just go play, and plus how they play together.
Right.
That's the other thing, too. I mean, people forget that when this game goes over, they're going to be back on the same team when the spring comes. So there's no surprises here. There never is when you have Alton Marquette. It's just a great game for the community, and it's an exciting time.
Really cool. Coach Nasello, thank you for your time. We'll come back with more of our pregame coverage right after this. Public School Stadium on RiverBender.com.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Lennox system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox, innovation never felt so good.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, gear up with Falcommit and elevate your hunting experience. From rugged gear for the seasoned hunter to adorable outfits for the little ones, we've got your whole family covered. Literally, because the best moments are made in the great outdoors. And with Falcommit, you're not just wearing gear, you're wearing the stories of your adventures. Discover the joy of hunting together. Visit Falcommit.com and outfit your family for the next generations of memories.
No matter the season, Play It Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Play It Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
For the biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs in the Riverbend, visit AltonToyota.com or stop by their location on the Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Winner of the prestigious President's Award, Mungan Burkhardt Alton Toyota knows how to treat their customers, and they will help you find the vehicle that is perfect for you. For years, Mungan Toyota has been a fixture in the Riverbend, and now Mungan Burkhardt carries the tradition. New name, but the same great service you've come to expect.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Welcome back to a pregame coverage, Battle of the Bowl, right here on top of State Street Hill at Public School Stadium. Head coach for Marquette Catholic, Brian Hoener, joins me now. You know, you guys have had just a phenomenal start to the year and really found some good moments and had some great results. Just overall, you know, take me through just what the team's feeling like at this point in the season.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with how we started the season. You know, had some good results and continuing to work to get better. It's a long season, so we're, you know, only kind of a third of the way in, so there's a lot of soccer to be played. But as of right now, you know, we're pleased with our execution, pleased with our work rate, and kind of really happy with where we're at. But we also know that it's a long season. There's a lot of room for improvement.
And, take me through, too, going back, from a hard-fought last couple of games, getting some good results, and then coming into a community-focused game tonight, but still a rivalry game where players know each other and there's friendships. Yeah. What's it mean for you guys as a program to be a part of these type of nights?
Yeah, we restarted this game more for the kids than anything else. The atmosphere that they're going to play in tonight is special. Obviously you want to win the game, and trying to get the result is a great memory to have. But in all, for a lot of these kids, this will be the biggest crowd that they play in front of, even if some of these kids go on to play in college, to be honest with you. So the atmosphere and just the engagement with the community is something special. Like I said, a lot of these kids play club soccer together, so it's a hard-fought game. Since we've been doing it, it's been a clean game. It'll be a clean game again tonight, but it'll be two teams that are trying to win the game. So it's just a real fun experience for the kids, and we're excited to be a part of it.
Well, and too, on top of that, your players have gotten some recognition recently in regional newspapers for their performances. For not just the player, but for the team, that's got to be a morale booster. Take me through what it's like to have those type of recognitions on a grander scale.
Yeah, I mean, it's great for the kids to feel good about themselves, and it's great to get kind of the word of our program out. So it's great for all of those things. At the end of the day, what happens on the field matters. But to get out there and have people read about you or talk about you is always a good thing. Now, what comes with that is you got to go out on the field and back it up, and that's what comes with some of those recognitions. So that's why I'm excited tonight to see if we can respond to the challenge of, we know we're getting a lot of people's best games right now because of some of that stuff. So that's a good responsibility to have and a good challenge to meet every game.
Well, and you guys already took on Alton earlier on this season, winning a really hard-fought battle again there in that Alton tournament final. What are you guys looking to do tonight? Anything different from what you saw in your first matchup with Alton, or is it just go out there and do what we've been doing all season?
Yeah, I mean, that game was, first weekend for both of our seasons. Alton's a different team. We're a different team. So that result really kind of goes out the window. And really, any result from previous years when these two teams play each other goes out the window, because a lot of this comes down to who can manage the emotion of the moment, and not get caught up too high and try and do things that are outside of their skill set or outside of the team concept. So it's really kind of trying to manage the emotion of the night and the atmosphere and stuff like that. So some of the tactics and some of the what you can scout and look from this game to that game kind of goes out the window when you play these type of games.
Well, Coach, good luck tonight, and best of luck with the result, and looking forward to talking to you after the game.
Appreciate me having me.
A little bit of a pause here from our pregame coverage. More from Public School Stadium right after this.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
No matter the season, Played Again Sports in Edwardsville has the gear the athletes need to get in the game. Whether you're shopping for the newest sports equipment or saving money on quality used gear, Played Again Sports carries what you need to maximize performance to get the most out of every swing, kick, stroke, or shot. We'll even buy your used goods, paying cash on the spot. We carry all the gear for all the sports all year long. We're your hometown sporting goods store. Play It Again Sports, conveniently located at 4 Club Center Court in Edwardsville.
Back to Battle of the Bowl pregame coverage right here on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. CJ Nasello here with one of the captains of Alton High Redbirds, Dylan Cowan. How are you feeling looking into tonight's game? This is like a bigger environment. A lot of people coming in. You guys are here hours before the game's even getting ready to set the stage tonight. But what's your thoughts just mentally for this?
I think last game that we played them earlier in the year that we had a few injuries, and I think the players that were injured are coming back, and I think we'll do better.
Well, and, take me through that conversation because, it wasn't just any game, to both make it to the final game of that Alton tournament and be in that final matchup. What was the thought as a team? Was it, was it discouragement or let's get them next time?
I mean, it was just really just go out there and play and just find a way to go out there and compete.
Yeah. Well, and now you play with these guys a lot and know a few of the opponents on the other team. But, take me through tonight. What's it like being on the field as competitors tonight, and does it change how you go in preparation?
Oh, no. We just go out there and have fun with each other. We joke around with each other and just have fun.
Well, what's it mean to really play and make it a hometown rivalry game? Because when I was with Alton High, man, we never had this opportunity. It just recently came back. And to do it for a community cause has got to be even more cool.
I think it's just fun, just going out there and playing versus your friends
Yeah.
and just having everybody watch and have fun.
So you guys had a different start to the season, comparatively speaking, to last year. Really came out of the gates hot, won your first conference game of the season, and really had some good results since then. And then you competed against Edwardsville and really competing against West, who's a really good team too. What are your guys' thoughts just as you're kind of in this entry point of the season? You have the road ahead of you still, but it's getting to that point where you're going to have to really start going into Southwestern Conference play.
I think we just have to compete. We can compete with anybody, honestly. We beat Duchesne, 1A state champs last year, came back. So I think if we just play our game, I think we can compete.
Yeah. Now, were you the one who scored a couple of years ago in the Battle of the Bowl game to win it?
I was.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
One of my greatest moments there as a commentator. My first ever game for RiverBender, man.
Wow.
Well, Dylan, good luck tonight. You got a few hours still to get ready for the game. Guys, we'll be right back. More pregame coverage right after this on RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
RiverBender Radio has built 3 great new stations just for you in the Riverbend. The Eagle, the Riverbend's classic rock station. The Bridge, hit music for the Riverbend. And The River, today's country, and all your favorites. Check them out today at RiverBenderRadio.com.
Pre-game coverage, Battle of the Bowl on top of State Street Hill. CJ Nasello, as I'm with Jude Keller, recently named Player of the Week for the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. A really big honor, man, right before we go into the game tonight. How does that feel?
Yeah, no, it feels great. I'm excited to play tonight. These are usually bigger games.
Yeah.
So crowds will be fun. It'll be fun playing. I think our team coming off this season so far, 7-1. We just had our first loss to McGivney and PKs. It was unlucky, but we really stuck it to them.
Well, and you guys have had a really great start to the season and really found your stride really early on. Already played Alton once in that Alton tournament final, came away with the victory. What are you guys looking to do tonight? Same type of business as you had when you were playing Alton the first time? Has the strategy changed?
Yeah, no, just I think it's the same thing. Just go at them. We like to go right off the get-go, right when the whistle blows. We'll score an early goal, usually push teams back, so we're going to do that again today. Hopefully to get 2 extra more than what we did last time.
Well, and a lot of you guys play with each other, with Alton and Marquette, with club and other area soccer activities. What's it like getting into a competitive game tonight with such a big crowd and really for such a good cause?
So, yeah, no, it's actually knowing all the boys on the other team. It's more fun than anything. It's like you're trash talking on the field, but also you're like, hey, good luck. It's like it's just more fun than anything. So
really cool. And you've really had such a great season. Take me through what the off season was looking like. Did you know going into this season that you were feeling good and things were just clicking, or is this something that you really just had such a great start and just really just found your stride early? Do you have any credit to that or what you were doing early on to get to the point you are at now?
So yeah, no. Last season we came off of going to sectional finals, losing 3-0, was unlucky. But we only lost 3 seniors that started, and I knew we had Carson Morrissey, Michael Gonzalez, and a couple, Chris Hankins stepped in those roles and doing a great job, actually. We've conceived 1 goal in normal time except for penalties, and I guess you could count that. So I think we're doing really good right now. So yeah, no, I expected us to be this good.
Really good, man. Well, good luck tonight. Get one in the back of the onion basket, and we'll talk again after postgame.
All right, yep.
Good to see you. We'll take a quick break. Pre-game coverage continues right after this on RiverBender.com and Roku TV. Welcome back. Battle of the Bowl action getting ready to be underway here at Public School Stadium. CJ Nasello, RiverBender.com. It's high school boys prep soccer right here on a Saturday night. And I'm telling you what, the sights and sounds of this all have just been fantastic. Thank you for tuning in to pregame action. Starting lineups have just been announced as we're going to be honoring our nation with our national anthem. pregame ceremonies getting ready to wrap up here at Public School Stadium. Battle of the Bulls, CJ Nasello, RiverBender.com, Roku TV. Thank you for giving us your Saturday night, starting for your Alton High boys, Redbirds. Patrick Hennessy, the sophomore, going to be in goal. Benny Hefrick's going to be starting as well with Blake Rensing, Deacon Alm, Jack Lombardi, Dylan Cowan, Alex Tukin, Davis Bradley, Gage Anderson, Braxton Campbell, and Chad Forney. For your Marquette Catholic Explorers, your starting 11 is as follows. Will Fanistock will be in goal. That's stellar goalkeeper for the Explorers, followed by number 4, Chris Hankins. Caleb Hardees will be there as well. Number 8, the Post-Dispatch Player of the Week, Jude Keller, will be out there as well. Quinn Copeland, Carter Hardees, Tyler Roth, Marcio Gonzalez, Max Silver, Eli Baggio, and Carson Morrissey, followed by Cameron Golecki, will be your starting 11 for Marquette Catholic. Both teams in the huddle now. As you can see, the excitement starting to build up here. You know, when I was playing in high school and in academy and college, there was one golden rule, and that was you don't break the huddle first. Let the opposing team break it, but the Redbirds ready to go. They're ready to play, and they're going to break this huddle up. Birds on 3 for them, and the Explorers are still in theirs, going over what they'd like to accomplish in this matchup. Man, what a great broadcast for us tonight. Want to give Ryan and Charlie a big shout out for us here at RiverBender.com, as we're having some different type of footage, some pregame interviews, some drone coverage, and just some great shots all the way around. Two great teams that are having stellar years. Marquette's definitely off to the races, and Alton's been really playing well too. We'll have 40 minutes here in the first half, 40 minutes in the second half. We are on top of State Street Hill, and in just a few seconds' time, the Battle of the Bowl will be underway. Jack Lombardi is back in the lineup for the Redbirds. Big news for the Birds. Marquette's already up on the season 1-0 with that tournament final win. But tonight, Greg Nasello's Redbirds look to even up the season tally at 1-1, but Brian Hoener's Explorers are going to bring the fight. Battle of the Bowl underway on RiverBender.com. Redbirds go deep first and find Will Fanistock, and then Will puts one right back into the middle of the field. Ball bounce, and it's going to be a little bit chaotic as the teams find their groove here. And really just going to be interesting to watch here as it develops. Another direct in from the Redbirds, and that finds Fanistock again. But both teams just trying to figure each other out in the next couple of minutes here, and then we'll see the tempo of the beautiful game really start to take effect. One of the most beautiful games out there, and we're going to see that tonight with two great teams. Ball bouncing on top of the Redbird box. A chance to go up for the Explorers. It finds Patrick Hennessy, the sophomore, in goal, but that was the best chance so far for Brian Hoener's Marquette Catholic and both teams alike. A quick chance in less than a minute to go up 1-0. The Redbirds have really got to watch that. A flick from Cowan. Ball bouncing here in the Marquette, a defensive third, but it finds itself in the middle of the park here. Marquette reclaims it, and they look to go down the field with a little bit of pace here. They find a nice through ball and an entry ball, but here are the Redbirds there with their back line ready to cut that out. Looks like Tukin's there on the ball. He clears it out for a Marquette Catholic throw-in. Marquette had a little dangerous opportunity there. Deflects off of an Alton High Redbird. It looks like Lombardi down there deflected off of, giving us our first corner of the night. And it's going to belong to Marquette Catholic. You know, as coaches, we always try to tell our teams, right? Be the first to everything. Win the first tackle. Win the first 50-50. Win the first throw-in. Win the first corner kick. That's what Marquette Catholic has done so far. They've won the first of everything, and we'll see if it amounts to something with just over 2 minutes into this ball game. A great ball in, but Hennessy gets a hand to it, and now the Redbirds are a little slower to get out of their box today. You don't normally see that with the Redbirds. Ball punted by Hennessy. That's going to go over the Marquette back line, and there's a chance for Alton to counter here, but it's not going to amount to much yet. Marquette looking to build here. And that'll go out of bounds for an Alton High throw-in. A little bit of a dangerous opportunity for both teams early on with less than 3 minutes into this game. This is going to be a fun one, folks. If you just like a high athletic contest, regardless of your sport of choice, this is it right here on RiverBender tonight. Alton was very slow there, and they are going to get burned for it almost, but Tukin comes up big, keeps the ball in bounds. No, it's going to go out of bounds for a Marquette throw-in. Are they going to play with pace here with Alton getting a little bit slow back? We'll find out. Looked like a handball there, but still alive there in the box. Alton High wins it. Another cross in, but Marquette still has time and space here, and they're a dangerous team, one of the best around in the area, and they're going to go up 1-0 here if Alton is not going to be able to step to this quick. Alton High steals that one out of the midfield. A great entry pass. Will it connect to Davis? No, it won't. Fanistock puts one back down the throat of Alton as Marquette looks to play with some pace here. They're going to look to go into the corner, it looks like. A great tackle, but he recovers well. Both players do. Marquette comes up with it. They have a chance to drive down the middle of the field. They have a chance to go up early. A shot, the first... A great save by Hennessy. The ball's still alive. That was a heck of a shot, but a heck of a save again from the sophomore Redbird goalkeeper. What a hit. That one had some pepper on it, folks. $17 for Alton, plays it down and bounces it back out wide. They're going to hopefully get a touch on this. They aren't going to be able to. They're going to need to settle down and play here. And you can see the conversations already starting to happen on both sides of the sideline there for both Alton and Marquette alike. Lombardi gets a touch to it. A great touch from Lombardi. A ball out wide as the Redbirds look to build a great turn and a spin. They have a chance for an entry ball to Cowan. He's driving down the line, but cut out by Marquette again. Chris Hankins cuts that out, reads it beautifully, and it's still just a close contest right here in the first 5 minutes at Public School Stadium. Tukin wins that one yet again. Looks like Chad Forney was putting a little bit of pressure there. A great entry ball. Marquette has a chance to go up one. That's going to be a penalty. It looks like it. He was looking to call. He says no. And Marquette still has it. That's a dangerous opportunity for the Explorers. And if I'm one of the players, I might be looking for a call there. From distance. And well over the crossbar as it's going to go to an Alton High goal kick. But you know what? I like to see that. The referee letting the game develop, letting the play develop. If you're in the box, though, and you see someone go down, you always get a little bit tensed up because you never know when that penalty kick is going to be getting called. And that's always a little bit of a devastator for anybody. Hennessy plays short as Alton looks to build. They like doing this as a team, and they're quite good at it. Not what they wanted to do there, though, as Marquette cuts that out quick, and they have a chance to counter, but Alton High reads it. They find Forney, but he gets the ball taken from him. He recovers well. Alton wins it, and they're going to call the first foul there. And you can hear the fan base down below us getting a little bit animated now as we're starting to get the warm welcomes out of the way as Marquette looks to put this into the box. Looks like Max Silver is going to put this one in for him. Hennessy's very good here for the Redbirds when it comes to set pieces. We'll see if he can still be that Redbird wall, but we'll see as Silver puts this ball in. Oh, a great entry ball. That ball's bouncing. Redbirds get it out of the box as they're looking to go. Davis has it, and he's going to go on a little bit of a run, gets it taken away as Marquette has it yet again. Just ping-pong soccer, pinball soccer early on here at Public School Stadium. A great ball in. They have it in the corner. And Marquette drives in. This is another dangerous moment, and a hell of a goal there from Marquette Catholic. Wow, drove right into the box. A heck of a finish. And you can see there is just driving right down and taking Alton's left back on and just drove right into the box. Not a lot of pressure there from the Redbirds, and that's something that's going to hopefully be addressed here soon if you're a Redbird fan. The game restarts here with Cowan. He puts one to Lombardi as the Redbirds look to forget about that one and get one back with plenty of time left in the first half. Just a very exciting first 10 minutes. And, you know, this is where, as Alton, they really do well when they're down and facing a little bit of adversity. But here you go here with Marquette driving right down the middle of the field. That could be a problem as this game develops. Hennessy has that as the Redbirds look to put this one right in the middle of the field. He's telling everyone to get deep, and they're great in the air, folks. The Redbirds really are good at winning that first and second ball and running off of it. They'll look to see if they can try it as they find Forney, who has a great touch in the middle of the field there, cut out by the Explorers, but Alton still has it. Tukin with time. He's not going to take it. He's going to put one right into Cowan, or try to, and it looks like a free kick for your Alton High Redbirds. Tukin, man, really solid there in the back line for the Alton High Redbirds. A great center back and looking to find Cowan there. Those two have been dangerous. Chad Forney as well. Alton High Redbirds have had a great team, but Marquette really started the season off hot, and they aren't looking to slow down anytime soon, really putting the gas on to the Redbirds early on, 9 minutes into this game. The Redbirds could get one back here and make it a tie ball game. Tukin's going to put it in the box here. A great ball. Can they connect to it? And that's going to go out for a corner kick for the Redbirds. Another dangerous opportunity. If you're Marquette, you don't want to see too many set pieces because you never know how these turn out. But, folks, right off the bat, just an explosive game, back and forth, ping-pong, pinball, soccer, whatever you'd like to call it. Just great action for the fans. And what I think's great is seeing the Alton Irish Soccer Club and their younger divisions out here and supporting their future high school teams. Really cool to see. A corner kick from Alton underway here momentarily. They're going to look to get one back here as you have Davis bouncing at the top of the box. You have Lombardi right there on the PK spot. And here we go. A ball in. I have a little bit of an obstructed view. That doesn't clear. It does. It does get through to Alton, and now Marquette on a little bit of a counter. Alton High is going to have to get back here. Marquette with pace. They got 3 men. It's 3-on-3 now as Marquette's driving back. Now 4-on-4. Looking for that entry ball. Almost found it, but still has a great opportunity there as Tukin just sagged off, and now Marquette has a chance to play. A great ball in, but cut out by the Redbirds and cleared right at the top of the box, but won again. And a great 1-2 combination. Alton looking to build. They're going to look to play Cowan. Here he goes. Can they find him? They connect to Cowan. Ball won there by Marquette. Great defense there from the Explorers. They have been on fire. Davis looking to go down the line there. A great throw-in from Cowan. I don't know where it went. They're going to call that a foul, I believe, on Davis. Not for sure. There's a light post right in the middle of my eyesight here. Looks like Marquette does have a free kick, a foul on Davis as they look to play out here and put more pressure on Alton. Done a great job of it so far. But, folks, a heck of a soccer game 10 minutes in. We got a lot of good soccer left on top of State Street Hill tonight on RiverBender.com. If you're just tuning in, CJ Nasello, Alton High and Marquette. Boys Prep Soccer. Marquette got one within the first 5 minutes on one of the nicest finishes I've seen in a long time covering this sport and being a part of it. And just textbook style for Marquette as they look to add to their tally. A great drive in. Alton High is going to have to start reading that. Drops it back, and a finish deflected, and it's going to find Marquette. They're driving back in. They're going to look to put another shot on. A great tackle there from Tukin, and Redbirds have it. They're going to look to hold it, or no, they're going to go long, try to find Dylan Cowan quick. Marquette cuts it out, and keeps it in bounds. Oh, no, they're going to call it finally an Alton High throw-in. It looked like it from my vantage point here. Alton getting reset, throwing this ball back in. Finds the foot of Forney. He has a great first touch, folks. Really great for the Redbirds. And for a guy that's bigger, to have such a great first touch is a huge asset for the Redbirds. And now a Marquette Catholic throw-in. Marquette has been very direct so far, driving right down the middle of the hallway to Alton High's back third, and then really on the wings exploiting a few pocket areas so far. But Alton High has really had a solid back line. A lot of chances for Marquette, and Alton High's kept him to one so far. But Alton's had a couple of really great opportunities too as Marquette has this in the corner. They look for an early cross. It deflects off of Alton, and it finds the hands of Hennessy as it's still 1-0 with 27:35 left in the first half of this Battle of the Bowl Derby matchup on RiverBender. finds the feet of Davis. He finds Cowan. Cowan has time and space. You don't like to see that, but a ball that's put right down the middle there, looking to find number 18 for Alton, Gage Anderson on a diagonal, just didn't connect that time around. Great punt in there by Fanistock. Marquette challenges. Alton wins the first and the second. Forney has it down at his feet as they look to play a little bit. Alton's looking to go wide. They find Davis as the Redbirds look to get numbers in the box, but Marquette has a great back line, folks. Davis still has it. A great service in. Will it find? It finds the feet of Forney. He finds Cowan. Cowan has a chance. Lombardi has one. It deflects. Just in mere seconds, Marquette steps up out of their back line with some great defense. All hands on deck defending there as that ball was bouncing, and the Redbirds had a chance to go up 1-0. They're going to get the ball back on this throw-in. 26:30 left in the first half at West. Alton High looking to swing the ball around here, knocking it back in the back part of the field, finding the feet of Hennessy, who has time and space. He's going to see what Dillon's going to go do here, it looks like again. First ball belongs to Marquette. The second one belongs to Alton. Forney to Cowan, who's looking to find Davis. He has an opening there, but Cowan going for one from distance, just wide. That was the Redbirds' best chance of the half. Fanistock was outreached and just had perfect timing on that, but the ball went wide of the post. It's a goal kick, and Alton High looking for an equalizer there with 25:40 left in the first half of this matchup. Fanistock, one of the best area goalkeepers, and Marquette lucky to have him as well. What I love about Battle of the Bull Night is the fact, folks, that these kids play together throughout the year for their club teams. We hit on that with both Dylan Cowan and Jude Keller in the pregame matchup as Marquette's building down the field here. And this is all friendly competition where, yeah, they're serious right now and competitive. Once that whistle blows and the game's over, a great ball in, cut out by Alton. Deflected by Marquette, it looks like another Alton throw-in, but once that whistle blows, it's over, and these guys are back to being best buds, and that's what makes it such a great community night. So glad and proud of Alton High and Marquette Catholic for putting on the Battle of the Bold. This time, proceeds from T-shirt sales are going directly to the Alton Police Department for Canine Officer Odin, and these two teams, two community schools, two community rivals in ways, coming together for a wonderful cause tonight. Referee is going to stop the clock here at 24:40 in the first half. It looks like a little bit of a nick and an injury here. Are we going to have a substitution? That'll be the question. He's going to say, no, I don't know who has the ball. See, this is where, as a coach, I get frustrated because as long as we have possession, I'd like possession back if I'm Marquette, in the same way if I'm Alton. Now they play a through ball down. Marquette has it, and they're calling a handball, it looks like. I couldn't see it from right here. Tukin looking to put this back in, but Marquette, folks, has been solid in the back line and in the midfield all the way around. Great game so far for Marquette. Alton playing very well also as they put that in on a flick. Now Alton tries to get a touch to it. They're going to keep putting pressure here as that ball is going to bounce out of bounds, and Alton's starting to see the tide change a little bit. They got to put their feet on the gas with a great team like Marquette and keep up that pressure. Marquette's done a great job all game as well, folks. If you missed the first 5 minutes and the first 10, they were skating on ice. They were moving that quick down the field, and just great to see from two area schools who are doing very well. Going to be a Marquette throw-in. Alton a little zealous there, and they're going to get burned on that as Marquette's driving down the middle of the field yet again. They're playing quick, a little bit of a 1-2. Alton cuts it out and reads it. A great read there, a great battle in the midfield by both players as Alton puts this one deep into the pocket there, and they're going to put some more pressure on there. Cowan's not going to follow this one too closely, but just making sure it goes out of bounds. An Explorer throw-in with 23 minutes left in the first half. Looks like an Alton High throw-in. Not very many substitutions so far in the first half. Both sides looking like they're pretty content with what both of their teams are doing so far. You know, take out the maybe 30 seconds there of driving down the middle for Marquette, and you have a tie ball game. And, folks, it's just fun to see two area teams in our community that are just very competitive and very, very good. Both sides are. Dylan Cowan looking for this long throw-in, guys. This is like a corner kick for Alton High. This is a dangerous thing to really keep an eye on for as Cowan launches that one in there. Great throw. It finds back post. Where is anybody? Davis gets a foot. It's going to deflect for a goal kick. That's another dangerous moment for the Redbirds. Time slowing down here at Public School Stadium as both teams are starting to be pretty complacent with where they are and in a good way because they're both playing well and doing exactly what they look like they're wanting to do here. Lombardi being back for the Redbirds is huge, folks. Jack Lombardi is a presence for the team. And a great entry ball deflects and could have found Davis on the deflection. It didn't. It found the hands of Fanistock, and Marquette Catholic has it yet again. What I think's really cool is we watch Fanistock with another great punt into the Explorers on a great flick, another great flick, and hold on here as we'll wait to see what the Explorers do. But, as you guys know, my dad is the head coach of Alton High School, but during the girls' season is the assistant coach for Marquette Catholic, and the respect and the bond that these two schools share and the soccer community shares is just such a great asset to our community and makes it even more fun for nights like this. As Marquette steals it and takes the lunch money from Alton, they're driving down the field here. This could be a great tackle from Tukin, a great tackle. That could have been another dangerous moment for the Explorers, and a great ball, but Hennessy seals the deal there. That could have been 2-0 quick in a matter of a blink and an eye. And with a team like Marquette, any moment becomes dangerous. You just saw that as Alton challenges yet again, and players going down. Cowan getting jostled around, and they're gonna let them play. Marquette comes up with it, and they're gonna drive down the field too. A great entry ball into the corner of the field. Can they get a foot on it? No. But man, another dangerous moment for the Explorers. 20 minutes left in the first half. The first half of the first half completely over with as we're going into the second half of the first half here on Riverbender. Hennessy has the ball here, and just I think everyone taking the time to catch their breath. He's going to go long with this and let the Birds challenge, rightfully so. Not the ball that you'd like to see there, but enough for Alton to put some numbers on it. Marquette has it. They drop it down to Fanistock, and they're going to hold it. No, he's going to go. He puts a great service in, but cut out by Alton on a great read there. Chad Forney cut that out on just a great, or not Chad Forney, excuse me. Braxton Campbell cut that out on a heck of a read, but Marquette with another dangerous through ball. Jack Lombardi with a Maradona, he almost pulled it off, but Alton still has the ball there. Great to see the skill work there. They find Dylan Cowan in the corner, the captain for the Redbirds. He has some space. He's going to put it on his left foot and cross it in. A great service and a good finish. It's 1-1. What a finish by Chad Forney. 2 good goals. Marquette with a great one, and Alton High with a heck of an equalizer here. 1-1 on top of State Street Hill. Now the Redbirds have got to focus. Remember during that tournament game against Marquette, right after they got the equalizer, they gave up the second goal to Marquette within under a minute. Marquette is going to look to get the second one quick. Alton High is going to look to keep them there. The next 5 to 10 minutes are the most dangerous in soccer because right after a restart, that's the highest chance of a goal being scored. Marquette has some space. They have some time, and they play a ball long in, and here we go. Alton High reads it, but there's a lot of space in the midfield. Marquette has it. 25-yard line, but they're going to look to build here. Ball rolls through. It still finds the feet of an Explorer for a shot from distance blocked. Alton High still has it. It finds Marquette again. Another shot. And a save. No, it went wide for an Alton High goal kick. And see, folks, right there is what I'm talking about, that dangerousness of playing Marquette Catholic, where any minute, right after a restart, they almost found another one. But just a great game right now. Local soccer, all the folks, the Larry Montgomerys, the Bob Johnsons of the world, all the folks, Larry Montgomery, Mr. Admire, all the folks, the Admires, all the families that really put their blood, sweat, and tears, the Lombardis, the Steffens are smiling right now because we have a great contest here in Alton tonight. 18 minutes left in the first half. Cowan's going to take his time here. They want numbers in the box. They're seeing something here on these 50-50s. But Marquette has really read them well. And what I think is even more impressive for Marquette is Max Silver on the back post when the ball's on that side of the field is doing a wonderful job of sealing up the back post, which can be very hard to do and just great to see from the Explorer. That's not me banging on my desk, folks. That's the Redbird nest. That's awesome. The Blue Crew just as loud. And Marquette throwing here, 17 minutes to go in the first half. 1-1 on top of State Street Hill. Oh, they're going to give that to Alton there. I agree with the Marquette player. Looks a little close to me, but yet again, the referee's done a great job tonight for both sides. Tukin's going to look to put this in the box. And now what I've noticed here is that the Redbirds are sealing with, it looks like 1 or 2 players that float in after the service. Let's see if I'm right here with Tukin's service in. He's going to find Cowan on a flick. Maybe no, Cowan's looking for it, and it's going to still be a Redbird throw-in. He wants another long throw-in. They keep doing these and get numbers into the box. The referee's stopping the clock. I don't understand what this is about here. He's having a stern... Oh, it looks like the referee's had some words for the students down there. Come on, let them have fun, you know. Let them have fun. It's a community night. They're getting lively. For soccer fans, we love to see the fans getting rowdy. That's what we're here for. Ball in the box from Cowan. It's bouncing. You don't want to see that. Cowan has a chance to get a foot, but stopped by Marquette. And just another, they are so quick to the ball on those recoveries that if you're Alton, you got to look at that in the second half. A flick leads to Campbell. And it goes back to Tukin. Tukin's going to roll to Hennessy here. Smart decision there by the center back as they look just to keep possession, move the ball around. They got their goal. It's 1-1. A great Cruyff. Look at that. Oh, not a good entry ball at all. Silver has it. He has a chance to be dangerous here. Cut up by the Redbirds. Another good moment for the Explorers. Marquette has time. They have the ball. They got plenty of space. It's going to flutter its way in there and just looks like it gets through. Forney puts a foot out. It's not going to be enough here as Silver has it now driving in to the middle part of the field. Uh-oh, a dangerous moment from the Explorers. Are they going to go up? There it is! 2-1 from Marquette Catholic as they drove down the middle of the field yet again. Marquiel Gonzalez with a great goal. And just another opportunity there where the Redbirds just kind of sat back and watched him drive in. A great finish. It's still anybody's game, 2-1, and Alton's going to look to get this back. Coaching staff not happy there on the Redbirds bench. And just another lapse in judgment there. But both teams really highly competitive. It's still anybody's contest here at West tonight. Alton High looking to get one back quick. Tukin going long, and this is where Alton's really had their best opportunities here. It's going to find the feet of hands of Fanistock. The first ball goes to no one. Second ball belongs to Alton High as he looks to play Davis, but Davis not there to get there. Was taking a step backwards and not the foul that you want to see there. That's going to be a yellow card for the Alton High Redbird.
Timeout.
Davis is going to be coming off the field. I don't necessarily know yet who's coming in. Looks like Michael Anderson. Yep, that is Michael Anderson who's subbing in for Davis Bradley, who had a pretty good outing, just a little bit too overzealous there in that challenge and getting himself a little bit of cheddar there from the IHSA referee. Ball in here from the Explorers. They're going to look to add to their lead. No, they're going to do this over again. Did we not start the clock? Oh, okay. So we're going to do the repetition's your friend. Do it again. Okay, now the referee wants it back even further. Looks like it's further than the first time he kicked it. Ball in here from Hankins. Hennessy, gets jostled. Marquette has a chance. No, just wide. That was a dangerous moment and could have been the nail in the coffin for the Redbirds, and it just wasn't. Hennessy came up, ball gets out of his hands, and Marquette could not put that final nail in there. It is still 2-1, but Marquette has the pedal to the metal. They're looking for one more before the end of the first half. Referee starting to slow this game down a little bit. Looks like it was a pretty good challenge there, but they're calling fouls, and now it's time to adapt to it as Marquette looks for another dangerous ball in. You just saw what the last one did. They have a chance to add to their lead. We'll find out after this service in. A great ball. Hennessy comes up, drops it again, and Alton is out of the box, but Marquette puts one right back on frame just a little bit over. Another dangerous moment there for the Alton High Redbirds, and Marquette Catholic had a chance for three. Alton High with a little bit of deflection. It's still going to find Marquette. This is a tough run of things for the Redbirds right now. They're weathering the storm. It's what we call it in soccer. But, you saw that when Alton High got their goal. They were putting the pedal to the metal. Marquette had to weather their storm, and they did quite well. And now they have possession of the ball and the tempo of the game right now. As you can see in front of you, Alton High is doing a great job defensively. It's just that clearance right there, a lapse, and there's another moment for Marquette to go up by another. No, it's not going to happen. It's going to still find Marquette a dangerous ball bouncing in front of the box. And a foul called there on the Explorers as Alton High looks to take a deep breath here and gain their composure as they look to go down Marquette's defensive side of the field. Tukin puts one in to Cowan, who tries to bring this one down. He doesn't do it. Ball bouncing, finds Marquette on another dangerous opportunity, and it finds the hands of Hennessy. Great read there from Tukin, and great read there from Braxton Campbell as well. Two great players there for the Redbirds. Ball in. First ball belongs to both teams. The second ball belonged to Marquette, and they look to go down, and there looks like a dangerous opportunity there with some speed, but Tukin coming up big yet again. He's had a great season for the Redbirds, back as center back for the team. He looks to go deep with it. A great read there and a great header out of bounds as Marquette clears it. Alton High keeps chugging on down the line here with 10:50 left in the first half of this local derby matchup. It's the Battle of the Bowl on RiverBender.com. Great battle there from both players. Alton High still has it. They put it in, and it's going to be their throw-in. Now, is this where you start to have Dylan Cowan want the ball for the throw-in? No, he wants it at his feet, and now he's going to take the throw-in. This is where, if you're Alton, you're looking to get this one back and maybe look to hunker down the hatches here and start to build out a little bit. Dylan has a dangerous throw in for Alton High. This is a second corner kick for the team in all reality. Here comes the throw from the captain. A great throw again. Bouncing, another chance! That was dangerous, but it finds the hands of Fanistock. Look how quick Marquette is up the field. They want the counterattack. They aren't going to get it. Maybe they are on the deflection. Marquette drives down the field. That's Quinn Copeland. Quinn Copeland drives to the box. A great service in. Drops it off. Marquette still has it on top of the box. Are they going to have a grip and rip? Yes, they are. And just off the bar. Wow, that's a dangerous moment there from the Explorers. And a great finish, just hitting the bar and going out of bounds. 9:33 and some change left here in the first half.
Re-entering the contest for Marquette, number 12, Michael Gonzalez.
Marquette looks like they have a dangerous throwing opportunity here. They go short with it, which you want the ball at number 12's feet. He's been dangerous for Marquette Catholic all night. They're going to put a service in here. Head's going down, and here comes over the bar, and that's going to go out for an Alton High goal kick. We want to thank the production team here at RiverBender.com tonight and John Podner with Marquette Catholic for letting us utilize some drone shots and getting some really great sounds. Marquette comes up with it. No, Alton does. They have a chance to counter down the middle of the field. They go to feet. They don't go long. It looks like Anderson wants it. No, they're switching the point of attack. The Redbirds are. A shot from distance off the head of an Explorer, and it still finds the feet of the Redbirds. They have the ball here in Marquette's half of the field. Lost the footing there from the Redbirds. Marquette comes up with it. Looks to split the gap there. Alton High reads it. They knock it out of bounds, and they're going to look to get back here as Marquette looks to play with pace. They are not taking the foot off the gas at all. They want that third goal, and this is dangerous. You don't want to give them a corner kick. And they didn't. Some confusion here. I think the ball went out of bounds, and they were being honest about it. No one called it. But Marquette has it right on top of the box. This is where they've been most dangerous tonight. A service into Hennessy's hands, and Alton High has it with 7:40 left in the first half. 2-1 Marquette Catholic. I want to thank our production team of Ryan and Charlie here today for us. A big, big thank you for me making my job easy tonight. Dangerous opportunity. 12 is deep. Back there again. Is that Gonzalez? Yes, it is. He's been dangerous for the Explorers. This guy can play for Marquette Catholic, and you're seeing that tonight. Looks like, is that Jude Cowan that's getting ready to come in the field here for the Redbirds with 6:55 left? They aren't going to give him the substitution. And I don't remember if the rule for high school is you can't sub on corners. I can't remember because high school rules are different, club rules are different, state rules are different, and the U.S. national team rules are different because it all makes sense. 6:35, a dangerous moment for the Marquette Catholic Explorers. They look to add to the lead. Ball in, a great ball! Still bouncing in the Redbird box. This is a dangerous moment. That's going to be a handball or a foul. It looked like it struck the hand, but I don't know which came first, the foul or the handball. It doesn't matter. Redbird ball here, 6:15 left. Hukin going to put this one deep into Cowan. Here it comes. Oh, a great win from Marquette. They win first ball. Second ball, won by Alton. They call a foul. Now he's calling the shoulder, but okay, now it's a shoulder ball, and Marquette has it. It still is a handball. We haven't been seeing that called too often tonight, but it's the first time as we slow the game down yet again. 5:50 left in the first half. Marquette with another dangerous moment. A great service in. They're going to look to flick this. No, he has time with the ball. A shot from distance. finds the hands of Hennessy, but it looks like Keller was there just in case there was any loose change to collect, and it could have been 3, but Alton High holds it again. Their back line for the Redbirds has been strong tonight. A couple of lapses, but other than that, they have held the team in there and really kept them battling. No play on from the referee. That's interesting. Alton looking to go down the line. They win it. They have a chance to get into the box. This is a dangerous moment. 2-2. They slot it. No, just wide off the foot of Dylan Cowan, just an inch to the right. And that could have been 2s across the board, but Marquette's stellar defense at it again. Marquette driving down the field. They have a chance. They have some numbers. Great win there from Alton, but you don't want to dive in there. No, he turns on him. Keller has it.
Get in there.
3-1 on a great service from Keller. What a finish! And what a performance in the first half from the Marquette Catholic Explorers there. Quinn Copeland looks like he got a notch in the belt tonight. It was only a matter of time with Marquette knocking on the door that often. Alton really needs to get one. This game is not over, folks. This game is not over at all. They have a chance to get one before the half. It's even better for them. But if Alton can get one in the early portions of the second half, it's anybody's game as they keep competing with some fight. Second ball belongs to Marquette. So does the third. The fourth belongs to an Alton High throw-in. A great flick finds the feet of Dylan Cowan, who turns, tries to take his space. He busts his butt through it. He gets the ball, but it finds a Marquette player on a deflection and then finds the middle of the field as the Explorers have time and space and a lot more game left. Great read there from number 8 from Alton High. That's Deacon Alm. And a Redbird throw-in. Getting sticky up in this press box. Stick around for second half action right here on RiverBender.com. A busy, busy public school stadium, the busiest I've seen it in a while. Love to see soccer doing this for the community. Both teams really playing well. Marquette is just having a great first half. Uh-oh, another dangerous moment on an Alton turnover. Another dangerous moment. There's Keller in the box, player of the week, looking for a goal. And it's cleared by the Redbirds. Great defense there. And it's going to be a Marquette throw-in. Great throw-in there from the Explorers as, and the finish just over the bar. As Alton's looking to run, is looking like they're running out of a little bit of gas here, but their back line has been stellar all day. Marquette has a great offensive sequence going for them, some great players on both sides. And what I'm looking at more than anything, folks, for the analyst in me in soccer is looking how Dylan Cowan up there is picking his moments. He is not out of breath. He has a lot of energy left to give. So does that full offensive third for the Redbirds. They're waiting for their moments, and they know when they get them, they're going to look to execute on them. And we'll see how this looks going forward. But Alton not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. A long ball deflected out. That's going to be another Alton High throw-in. The race to the concession stand is on. And, folks, fans, if you wanted your Battle of the Bowl t-shirt, the online store is still open, we've been told. We'll link that on articles on RiverBender.com, your daily dose of all things local. Alton High looking to move the ball here. 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the first half. A lot of energy given out in this first half, that matchup. Just a lot, great game too, folks. A really great game from both sides. A lot of high energy. Another out of bounds there for Marquette. It's going to be an Alton High throw-in. Marquette is outshot Alton 9-3 with shots on goal, but it doesn't matter how many shots on goal you have, it's how many go in, and Marquette made the most out of their opportunities. Looks like a handball. Alton looking to play quick. They're fronting the ball. Referee says, get back. Alton looks to play quick here. They got 40 seconds left to get one back to go into the second half down 1, and they're going to get numbers in. They might as well. Service back in. Marquette wins it, but Alton's going to look to put it right back in. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Cowan down. They're looking for one. No, they aren't going to get it. Man, if you're Dylan Cowan, you're wanting a little bit of a look there from the referee, but a good turn there. But again, Marquette's defense is stellar. And that'll do it for the first half of the Battle of the Bowl. Marquette Catholic with a great first half performance. They find 3, and I'm telling you what, some really dangerous moments again on top of those 3 goals with the Marquette Catholic Explorers. Alton High doing some really good stuff out there. They've had some great moments too. They just are looking to connect the final dots there on the equation. It's anybody's game, 3-1 on top of State Street Hill. Battle of the Bowl right here. RiverBender.com. I'm CJ Nasello, and we'll be right back after this one. RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesk Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis and Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic Clinic, and the Lentz Law Firm. In the heart-pounding moments of the game, every move counts, just like in chiropractic care. Dr. Andrew Dykman of Rosewood Chiropractic champions this belief, supporting our teams in every drive and supporting his patients for nearly 20 years, offering affordable, compassionate, all-natural wellness care. Call 618-259-2676 or visit rosewoodchiropractic.com today.
I set the thermostat so my house would be warm when I got home from work, but the kitchen is still cool.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we stand behind every Linux system we sell.
My dealer said he'd take care of everything.
At Barrett Heating and Cooling, we understand everyone wants prompt, professional service.
Turns out it wasn't my furnace after all, just a little something blocking the vent.
Pretty smart dog if you ask me. For service you can count on, call Barrett Heating and Cooling.
Lennox. Innovation never felt so good.
Has free checking become a thing of the past? Not if Liberty has anything to say about it. With 3 free personal checking options and even a free business checking account, free is alive and well at Liberty Bank, the local bank that gives you free checking choices and more cashing in your pocket. Bank locally, bank Liberty. For more information, visit www.bankliberty.com.
Not sure if you've noticed, but those advertised prices from the other dealers are just a bunch of blah, blah, blah. At Roberts Motors, the advertised price is the price you pay. And that, my friend, is great news for you. Don't fall for their so-called incentives that will leave you banging your head against the wall. Go with Roberts Motors. Prices you can trust and people you will like. That's the Roberts Motors way. And trust me, it's the way to go.
Dream Home Realty Center.
Hey Sherry, talk to me, Dream Team. We've got a showing.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, gear up with Foul Commit and elevate your hunting experience. From rugged gear for the seasoned hunter to adorable outfits for the little ones, we've got your whole family covered. Literally, because the best moments are made in the great outdoors. And with Foul Commit, you're not just wearing gear, you're wearing the stories of your adventures. Discover the joy of hunting together. Visit FoulCommit.com and outfit your family for the next generations of memories.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible. Covering auto, home, business, and life insurance, our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
When life throws unexpected challenges your way, you need a versatile legal ally to protect you. Sean Lentz, with over 12 years of experience, is here to help you in a variety of avenues. From personal injury to criminal defense and even semi-truck accidents, Sean Lentz has your back. Don't wait for the justice that you deserve. Call 618-465-8000 and see how Sean can help you today.
We protect your house and your car because we know they're the launching pad to their dreams. And now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance.
Welcome back. Halftime coverage right here. Battle of the Bowl action on RiverBender.com. 3-2-1 Marquette Catholic Explorers. But folks, I'm telling you what, these teams came out ready to play. The first 10 minutes felt like 3 games in themselves because of how back and forth the action was. And I'm telling you what, if you guys missed out on that, go back and watch it right after this broadcast is over. Another thing to think about is how Marquette was just driving down in portions of Alton High's field. You know, what they were doing really well was splitting up that center portion of the field, drawing out those wingbacks and creating these 10, 15-yard gaps and driving right down the middle of the field. They were able to find some entry balls in on the corner of the box, drive right in. That's how they got their first one. Another great goal in the second one, and then that third one was just a great placed cross back onto the penalty spot, and then an excellent finish there. But Alton High, they've had their chances. You know, they had a chance to tie this game at 2 apiece, and that ball just going wide there. If that ball goes in, it's a different ball game, or could be. I'm telling you what, if you're both coaches, you're a little bit proud of the work right there on the field, especially with the noise of the occasion, all of the community here representing you. And you can see Greg Nasello down there with his assistants on the right hand of the field there, talking to his players, giving them that halftime rah-rah speech and saying, guys, we have got this. Marquette's a heck of a team, and we are competing. We've taken some chances. We just got to finish, and we got to hold their offense when they come driving down the field. If you're Brian Hoener, you're saying keep doing what you're doing because it looks good. I mean, that's really all it is. Ball moving back and forth really well. What Alton's doing really good, well at right now is they're winning the ball out of the air. Now, the last portion of the final 10 minutes, it started to swing back to Marquette, but Alton was winning first and second ball. That's going to be dangerous for them. They're also going to be dangerous on these set pieces. You don't want to give those up if you're Marquette. If you're Alton, you want to keep the middle of the field compacted. You want to make sure that those entry balls are going to where you want them to go. You want to dictate to the opponent how you want them to attack you, if that makes any bit of sense. You know, where you want to basically say, hey, play this ball here. because that way you win it. Now, Marquette is showing why they are just on fire, and there's a lot of people talking about there being a big state run coming from the Explorers because they have a good quality team. For the Redbirds, that rebuild year last year was just what it was, a rebuild year, because this is an entirely different team for the Alton High community. I'm telling you what, they have a resurgence of life. You got seniors, juniors, sophomores coming together and working hard, getting great results against Belleville East, playing really hard and just coming up a bit short against Edwardsville, but could have won that one, could have beat Belleville West. Both teams doing well, and our soccer community is smiling down right now because these kids, they play together during the off season. Whenever club season's in effect, they're playing on the same teams. They're friends with each other. And a lot of the parents coached each other's kids during Park and Rec, and it just means such a big deal to the Nasello family with Alton Park and Rec, and then all the great work that Irish Soccer Club's been doing with Robert Steffen and all these great additions. John Clark, part of all the great members of that club too. But just a wonderful way to highlight the talent we have as soccer players in our community. Both coaches for the Redbirds walking away. Brian Hoener stepping away from his team too. It's 3-1 with 30 seconds to go until the start of the second half on top of State Street Hill, RiverBender.com, Roku TV. Oh, and make sure you get your Marquette Mega Raffle tickets where you could win $50,000. How about that? We'll keep you linked on RiverBender.com. A quick break. More action right after this on top of State Street Hill.
Second half set to begin at approximately 7:33 p.m. Saturday, September 14th, 2024.
Here we go, Battle of the Bowl action, second half underway here at Public School Stadium. CJ Nasello, RiverBender.com. Two great teams with a lot of energy competing with each other as that ball gets deflected back into the Alton High Redbird back line. Tukin has it. He's been wonderful for the Redbirds tonight. And a little bit of an opportunity to play out. It doesn't connect. Marquette has a dangerous throw-in opportunity spot. Ball bouncing on top of the Alton Redbird box. It's going to be a foul on Marquette. A little bit of an exchange there from referee and player, just wanting to know what the decision there was. But a little bit stricter the last 25 minutes of the game. Hennessy has it at his feet. He plays Tukin. Tukin picks his head up. He goes long, and he finds an Alton High Redbird throw-in on that deflection from Marquette Catholic. Great little Maradona there. Doesn't connect, though. No, it finds the Redbirds a couple of times. I love that move. One of the greatest players of all time. Ball headed back into the middle portion of the field. That's going to find a Redbird, and it's going to be directed right to Dylan Cowan. He's in a jostling match. He turns and goes. There's some pace on the floor there from the Birds, and they're going to let this ball out. But the problem is here, you cannot foul. You cannot foul. And they didn't. It's a goal kick, and great defending there from Dylan Cowan. Wonderful way to read the ball, but then Marquette calm, cool under pressure. They get the ball back. 38 minutes left on the dot here at Public School Stadium. Marquette is going to build out with it. Alton High reads it Does the pass connect? No, but ball still bouncing. Pinball soccer right now. Alton comes up. No, foul called, and that's going to be for the Explorers as Alton High gets back and gets numbers behind the ball here. If you're just tuning in, you missed your Battle of the Bowl t-shirt. The door is still open online. You can go pick up a great shirt still if you wanted to get your hands on some piece of memories. A dangerous opportunity for Marquette from distance. What a save! What a save from the sophomore. And that could have easily been 4-1. What an opportunity there from Marquette yet again. Quinn Copeland just been on fire for the Explorers. As we got a Marquette corner kick here with about 36-45 left in this contest. Alton High looks to go long, and they don't connect there. They were looking to find Gage Anderson. Just didn't happen there. It's going to be an Explorer throw-in. Caleb Hardees has the throw-in for the Explorers, and here it goes. Ball flicked in there. Play resuming here at Public School Stadium. Backing up the Redbirds, it looks like. They throw. Uh-oh, dangerous opportunity and a great save. That was one that you don't want to see very often there. A little bit of a miscommunication, almost turned into a fourth Marquette goal, but Hennessy, another great save and a great punt there. Going to try to find Forney, who flicks it. He's going to try to find Cowan, who goes up and competes. Marquette wins that second one. They have the ball down in the middle portion of the field. Foul there on Alton. Is Marquette going to look to put the ball down and play? No, they're going to take some time and get numbers in. Don't blame them. They got the lead and they got time to play with. You might as well use it. Alton High clears it out. That's going to find Anderson, who has it. 2-on-1 situation here. Explorers are great at getting numbers behind the ball. Alton High looks to build back out with this. Hennessy puts it right back in. And they're going to call another foul on that. See, I get the idea there, but you got to let them compete too. If you're Alton, these are dangerous moments that you're weathering early on. Marquette is great at putting these balls in the box. They've had countless great services tonight, and you want to limit these set pieces for this dangerous Explorer team. Right over the bar there, a little bit of a sigh of relief. That was a dangerous opportunity there for Marquette Catholic. Still 3-1, 33-20 left in the second half of this hometown derby. And Alton High looks to play short here on their goal kick. Yes, they are. Tukin's going to take a little bit of space, look to go long. Great entry ball to Dylan Cowan. A great bounce. He was looking for that run off there from Benny Helfrich. Just didn't happen there from Benny, and that was what the Redbirds were looking to do here. Marquette still has it down the throat of Alton. It goes, and Marquette still has it. Driving down in the corner, a dangerous opportunity getting to be served up. Could it be a ball in the box? It's bouncing. Marquette has it on top of the box here. They're going to look. Keller from distance, just wide on a heck of a shot, and they're going to call a corner kick. saying it deflected off the foot of an Alton Redbird player. Couldn't see there, but a rocket from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch Player of the Week. Looks like Alton High cut that out. That's going to be a handball. No, it's not going to be a handball. Alton High has some time and space, and they dumped it right into the center back of Marquette. That was a dangerous moment for the Redbirds. It finds the hands of Hennessy. Great service in from Hennessy. Alton goes up for one. They don't get it. Marquette does. We talked about that at halftime, folks. Marquette looks to build down the field with a little bit of pace. A great service ball in. Read well by the Redbirds as they look for seconds. Marquette has a chance to slip away. A great ball in, but read again from the Redbird back line who comes up big. They keep it to 3-1 score here at a great service, but a heck of a read there from the back line of the Redbirds. Still 3-1 at Public School Stadium on Derby Day. It's a Marquette Catholic throw-in. Nope, not going to be. It's going to be Caleb Hardy's throwing the ball in again for the Explorers. Ball in the corner of the field there. Losing a little bit of eyesight on it. You guys got a better view. They drive right in and they find the fourth goal. They just drove right into the goal box of the Alton High Redbirds, and it is 4-1 with 30 minutes to go here. And not what you want to see in the back line there from the boys in white and red tonight.
30:46 to go in the second half. Marquette scoring its fourth goal.
Great finish there still. And a little bit of confusion, I think, is what it was, because I couldn't tell if that ball was out. It looks like the players couldn't either. I couldn't tell, but the Marquette Explorers walked right in and put one in. It's 4-1. And if Alton wants to stay in this ball game, they're going to have to get one back here very shortly. Cowan goes up with about every bit of force you could have, and Marquette boots it right out of bounds. See, if you're Alton, this is the spot you wanted to keep the Explorers in and just couldn't find it after about the 15-minute marker there in the first half. They have time. They got 30 minutes. You can score goals in 30 minutes if you're the Redbirds. It's just being direct and knowing that you got to get the tally markers going now. Redbirds still look good in a lot of portions of this game. A throw-in from Cowan's going to lead to an Alton High corner kick potentially, and yes, it will be a corner kick for the Alton High Redbirds. Make sure you stay up to date in real time all the time with your daily dose of local news, local sports, local events. The Daily Dose, the only one around right now. That's RiverBender.com, where we are the #1 spot for everything local. Every morning at 7:30, an email called Around the River Bend that you can get for free. You'll get your daily dose of statewide and national news through our partnership with the AP, and your daily dose of local from your team at RiverBender. A ball in from Blake Rensing. And that's not what you want to do as the Alton High Redbirds. You got to get that one back. Marquette driving down the field with a lot of pace as they switch the point of attack up beautifully. Look at that, cutting it against the grain. Here they go. They're going right down again, beautifully building the ball. But a great tackle there from Alton High as they look to get numbers behind the ball and keep the score line where it's at. But a great turn there from Gonzalez, a finish, and deflected for a Marquette corner. But another dangerous moment for number 12 on the Explorers. Great tackle there from Alton High. A great initial tackle to get the numbers behind the ball, slow the game down enough to get your back line to catch their breath. Then when you had number 12 turn like that quick, a great read there from Alton to get the leg out and get a deflection. Great corner kick in from the Explorers. Could be dangerous, and it's popped over the bar, and we're going to have our substitutions starting to make their way in here. 28-15 left in this Derby matchup.
16, Carson Morrissey, also just entering the contest.
Looks like Morrissey just entered that contest. You heard it from our PA announcer, Richard Baird, one of the best. Dylan Cowan with a great turn. He's looking for a foul. Where was it? And there's the frustration again from the Redbirds. As Marquette drives down, it won't matter in this scoreline, but I get the frustration. Great service in. Marquette has a chance to add to their lead. Ball bouncing at the top of the box. They're looking to turn their hips on this. A shot from distance, just wide again, and Marquette is not letting off the floodgates. Ball going out of bounds for another Marquette Catholic throw-in. Going to be Hardy's again throwing this in. Handball there called on the Explorers. Going to be an Alton ball. They got to get numbers up and get one back here. 25 minutes left, and the clock is moving quick tonight, folks, on top of State Street Hill. Been a great night here for RiverBender.com coverage. Really nice coverage. Want to thank John Podner for letting us be a part of the drone cam tonight and all the great additions to tonight's show. Really, I think, one of the best-looking ones we've ever done. Gonzalez driving down the field. Number 12 again on fire for Marquette. He is going with pace. He's taken on Alton. A great service in, and there's 5. Off the crossbar. That was the 5th and just missed, but still with the rebound. And off the bar again for the Explorers.
2 kicks up close.
Wow, that's about as close as you could get to another one. And just a little bit of help there by either a gust of wind or just a chance right there off the crossbar, then off the woodwork twice in a row in under 5 seconds. Could have given Marquette their 5th. Alton with a great jostle there in the middle of the park. Great touch from number 2 for the Redbirds. That's Luke Gallivan. But Gonzalez steals it off of Gallivan's foot, and he has it here with some speed and time as Marquette looks to roll this. And a great entry ball finds 16 on the top of the arc here. He looks to dish off. Marquette looks for one. They don't get it. Alton High's defense clears it out, but 2 has it driving down for Marquette. That's Pruitt. Lombardi giving it all he's got in the back line. First game back for the Redbirds. A great ball in, a great service, and a great go under the hands of Hennessy. Makes it 5. And that looks like the 5th goal, and it'll do it for Patrick Hennessy tonight as we have Nolan Snyder, it looks like, getting ready to hop into the game for Patrick Hennessy. 5-1 Marquette. This is not the second half the Redbirds wanted, but Marquette is a stellar team and really just finding those neat opportunities. Not a lot of opportunities, but the select few, and they've made the most of them. 17 shots for Marquette on goal, 3 for Alton. Cowan has it, driving down the field. He's going to look to take somebody on here, I would. Yep, there he goes. He takes one on, tries to get past the second, doesn't. Marquette clears it, finds Tukin, who has it, number 14 for the Redbirds. He spins out. He's going to play back to his other sitter back there in Braxton Campbell. Tukin's going to get it back from Campbell. Tukin plays back to Snyder as the Redbirds maintain possession of the ball. Snyder puts one right into the middle part of the ballpark there. It's going to go back to a Marquette player, find Alton on the deflection there, but Marquette steals it back, and they're going to drive towards the goal with some pace yet again. There's a great ball in. No! Cleared out by Alton High, but it's still in the box. Offsides there, just a hair offsides for Marquette. Long entry ball in. And going over the top, can they get there? Is it going to find Cowan? He heads it back to Fanistock. Smart play there from the Marquette center back, Hankins. This really smart play. That way Fanistock has it in his hands and not at his feet. Regardless, he'd be fine with the ball at his feet. Great skill work on the goalkeeper. Alton High has it. They knock it back to Nolan Snyder. There's 23 minutes left, and this is pretty much all but said and over here if you're both teams. It's going to be hard to find 4 goals here in about 5. You're going to have to score a goal every 5 minutes if you're Alton. Lombardi wins it, drives down the field, looks to find Cowan on a great ball, looks through it, just sneaks by. A great look there from the senior Lombardi in his first game back there with the Redbirds. Marquette's just played out of their world tonight as well, and that ball's going to deflect off of Marquette, but I'm telling you folks, I said it at halftime, Marquette has a chance, and a lot of people are talking about this, making a run, not just a run, but the run to win the state title. This is a good team. Alton High, folks, just because they're having a little bit of a off night in the midfield, they're down players too. Greg Nasello talked about that in the pregame interview. You know, this team is very good, and they're competing with Southwestern Conference players. They have a goal. We heard Patrick Hennessy talk to RiverBender.com in the Athlete of the Month interview, and he said the goal's simple: win the regional title. And Alton High has a very, very good chance of winning just that, the first time they'd win a regional title since my dad's first tour of duty, Greg Nasello's 2009 or 10, and the best record or best start of the season they've had since my team played in 2017. A lot of numbers being added to with this Redbird team as well. So a lot of good quality soccer in Alton. Ball flicked up in the air. That's going to find 12 for Alton. The ball's still bouncing. You put that one right back in there, and Cowan does. It's going to go wide, but you got to take every moment you can there if you're the Redbirds and go ahead and do it. Tukin has the ball here. It's going to be an Alton High set piece. Look at this. Alton wants a goal. They're putting every number they can up. You got to at this stage in the ball game. What's 6 if you already got 5? Get one back is their mindset. Marquette is going to do what they've been doing best, and that's holding their back line solid. And a dangerous moment here could be for the Redbirds. Marquette watches that ball bounce. They clear it out. Ball's still bouncing there down from Marquette, but they bring it down at their feet. They're going to look to drive forward. Alton High picks it off their foot. They're going to drive back down on a counterattack here. But Marquette, look how quick they get their numbers back. That's great defense from the Explorers. Tukin has the ball here, and it's going to go out to, looks like Benny Helfrich. Finds Cowan with space and time. You don't want to see that, and goes from distance. Probably would have wanted that one back if you're Dylan Cowan. Could have been a foul there. It's not. Alton High has the ball. They're looking to go deep. Look at this. They're saying get up and go for it, guys. Get up and go for it. That ball bouncing down. It deflects down. Alton High has the ball going into the box. It looks like number 12. That's Jude Cowan that had it. Marquette wins it, and they're driving down the field now with a little bit of a mindset on them as they're looking to add to their score. You hear the crowd down there, one of the student sections, with that I Believe chant as Alton High puts that one right down the gut of Marquette. Anderson looked like he was challenged and just didn't get there in time. 18 minutes, 50 seconds left in this hometown rivalry matchup. A great soccer game regardless. Just a wonderful contest from both sides. And a little bit of a missed pass there, but Benny Helfrich's going to get it back. They're going to call a foul there on Alton. And Marquette's going to have this with some time and some numbers here as we lay out and get ready for this set piece. The service from Hankins. Puts it in. Back post. Marquette gets a body on it. It bounces out. Finds Alton. Alton's going to look to get a body on this. Marquette wins it first. They drive into the box. A great tackle there from Helfrich, who clears it out to find Cowan. It doesn't. It finds Marquette, but Cowan jostles for it. He has the ball. More substitutions coming up for Alton High and Marquette alike there on the sideline. Ball deflects off the back of a head of an Explorer, but Alton High recovers it. Going to be a Marquette throw in with the substitutions making their way onto the field.
Owen set number 4 in for Alton. Number 2, Jack Pruitt, and number 3, Evan Brown, both in for the Explorer.
Your substitutions by Richard Baird, and we're back underway here at Public School Stadium. Marquette top of the box. They look for an entry ball. That could have been dangerous. It wasn't. It almost was. Right there, just a hair off, and you could have seen the 6th. Alton High already having a good year like we were just talking about. Just a turnaround year, winning their first Southwest Conference game against Belleville East and really putting some great games in against Belleville West and Edwardsville. Could have beaten both of those teams, and they're definitely turning heads in the Southwestern Conference again, and Marquette just continues to run as a powerhouse in their conference, doing well. A great service in, back post. Just wide of the near post there, back where it came from normally. It goes out for a Alton High goal kick with 16 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Nicholas Tukin subbing in for Alton.
Service in from Snyder. Deflection there, a little flick on, doesn't connect, but Alton High will recover. That second touch, though, is going to affect him here as Marquette recovers and drives down the field. Cut out in red there from the Explorers. Alton High still has it. Alton High is really good at playing small-sided games of soccer and building out for the big one, but Marquette recovers this well. They get a service in, a great service, and just over the head of a flying Explorer. Great ball in there again from Marquette. Ball floated to the 40 there from Snyder. Alton High wins seconds. Marquette recovers with it, though, and they blow by. It looks like Helfrich there. Helfrich recovers well, gets his body behind the ball. Great defense there from the Redbird. It's all about how you recover as a defender, because you're always going to have to step up and have to recover. Get your body behind the ball like Helfrich just did. Wonderful work. Looks like a corner kick, or I can't tell where my obstructed view is. It is going to be a corner kick there for Marquette Catholic. What a packed house. Great service in! Flicked over the bar by a Redbird. Snyder gets his hands on it. Corner kick still, but what an effort. What I love to see, just personally, as we're waiting for this other corner kick to take off, is just at next year's Battle of the Bowl for the girls' side of things, as this corner comes in, won by Marquette. A great header. Snyder has it as the Redbirds get up the field. What I love about the Battle of the Bowl is that when the girls have theirs in the spring, Coach Nasello for the Redbirds will be back over on the Marquette sideline as the assistant for the girls' side of things, and just one of those great things that shows the tightness of our soccer community. Great turnoff there from number 9. That's Copeland, who's had a stellar game for Marquette. Great service in. That's dangerous. Cleared out from the Redbirds, but what a ball in from the Explorers yet again. 13 minutes left. We aren't going to go too much into post-game coverage tonight, folks. We're going to just do a brief wrap-up and say so long for now as you guys have hung out with us. Great opportunity there, but a great read from number 23 there. I believe that's Anderson, or that could be Braxton Campbell, who's had a hell of a game for himself for the Redbirds. Tukin hasn't, and he's driving forward, looking to add one to the Redbirds' lead here, or Redbirds' 1 goal. They're looking to make it 2 and try to pad the score. Marquette looks to do what they've been doing all game, and that's just keep the pressure up and just keep finding the back of the onion basket that they've done. While I have you, we do an Athlete of the Month recognition for all area schools. We want to thank the participating sponsors that allow us to do it, where we highlight the standout athletes, both the male and the female of each school district and parochial school. We're also doing this now with academics. And if you're a business owner out there, or you're a school teacher out there, a school administrator, reach out to us about the Student Spotlight Initiative, where we highlight students excelling in the classroom and through community service initiatives. It's been very great for us the first run of it last year. We're looking to add to it this year. CJ at RiverBender.com if you want to sponsor this initiative. We're looking for Edwardsville High School. We're looking for Granite City and Roxana to keep adding to the area schools we cover and we highlight. A foul there on Cowan, and it's going to be a Marquette set piece with just under 12 minutes left in the second half. Shot from distance there. That adds some pepper on it, but goes wide. That's going to be an Alton High goal kick. Alton driving down the field there on a bouncing ball there. Alton trying to stay with it. No, getting a little wild there, but Marquette has it in the middle part of the park. Alton High recovering. Look at that recovery run there. Is that Max? That's Dylan Smith with a heck of a recovering run, but Dylan Cowan from distance looks to shoot. That deflects and goes out of bounds for a throw-in, but Dylan Smith came on the field in that substitution. You just heard Richard Baird and came out and just lit the world ablaze there for a second. Heck of a recovery run. Just over 10 minutes left. And I want to thank Marquette Catholic broadcast team today, too. John Podner for letting us have some of the sights and sounds of it with the sky cam and drone cam. And, hey, guys, guess what? You could win $50,000 in the Marquette Mega Raffle, and you have a couple of more opportunities. Now, we got some Marquette folks in the press box. Are students still selling tickets? Can they win the contest? No? No students selling them this year? Okay, just buy them online, but you have a chance to win $50,000, and if that doesn't entice you, I don't know what will. Marquette driving down the field, finding the hands of Nolan Snyder there, but just wanting to make sure we got that out. Make sure you click on the RiverBender.com wallpaper when you see that mega raffle, and it'll take you right to the ticket link, too. Great punt there from Snyder. That's going to find Anderson, maybe. He's going to run onto it with some speed, maybe. Marquette picks it up, and they run with it, but it bounces back to a Marquette Explorer, and they keep the ball. Tukin has it now. He looks to reset and build out of the back a little bit. Great touch there from that number 2 from Alton. That's Luke Gallivan. Great touch. A little bit of a communication error as Marquette now has that ball back yet again, driving down the field. And that's a little bit of a just letting you know I'm there foul, I guess, and Marquette has a shot on frame. Hear the fans there giving a little bit of business on that. Dylan Cowan having a A little bit of an exchange there, just wanting to know a little bit of a clarification. I told you, I get it, a couple of times there, but at 5-1, pretty much all but said and done on that, as that ball well but sails well out of bounds.
Evan Brown, number 3, subbing in for the Explorers.
Ball in to the right at the 50-yard line. Marquette wins that one. They're going to drive right back down to Alton. Great tackle there by Helfrich. What a tackle by number 3 there for the Redbirds. My apologies. Marquette throw-in. Great win there again. Alton goes along with it. They're going to try to connect to Anderson, who's putting some pressure on. Looks like a little bit of a ball off the arm. Anderson has it. He's looking to go deep with it. A good option. Just a little bit too far inside, finding the hands of Fanistock. That was a great look there from Anderson, number 23. Ball bouncing. That's going to be one down by Braxton Campbell. A great touch there, looking to play a little bit. Ball won well by Marquette. Great challenge there. They have it at their feet, driving right back down to Alton. Still high-paced matchup here at Public School Stadium on top of State Street Hill in the heart of the 618. For all of you still playing bingo with my commentary tonight. Great throw, and he was looking to put that on his left foot and finish, but another ball getting ready to be serviced back in. No, it finds Anderson, who just receives it and turns and goes. Oh, and he just looks like his leg got hit there, and it just went a little bit out of the way of where he wanted it to go. Marquette has it back. One back from Alton. It looks like Anderson wins that again. And he's driving, looking for an option. Ball hit in the box there, as it's pretty much all but been decided on this game tonight. Marquette will be taking the varsity game. Alton's JV team won 4-2. Marquette looks like they'll be taking, if the scoreline stays, 5-1. Foul on Dylan Cowan there. He gets one. Looks like I thought the referee was going in his pocket there for a quick second, but nope, just readjusting. And Nolan Snyder, who has a heck of a cannon on his foot, man. Oh, yes, he does. He's going to put one into the box here. And, put every number you can up and see what happens. Service in, a great service. Tukin with a heck of a read there, stealing it off the foot, finds Cowan. Cowan's going to look for Tukin again. Great ball. This is what the Redbirds were doing well to start the season, and a good opportunity there. But that's where that glimmer is, folks. That's what they've been doing all season long against Southwestern Conference opponents. And a dangerous opportunity, but Marquette very confident in their goalkeeper, Will Fanistock, who's just wonderful. Ball bouncing there. He's going to let that roll to Snyder. Under 4 left. Thank you for being a part of the action tonight on RiverBender.com. I already said a little bit earlier, we are not going to be going to post-game coverage. We're going to go take it right after this game, and we're going to wrap up here pretty quickly. We've had a great crew here with Ryan and Charlie. Thank you for making us have one of the best broadcast boys in the back, and thank you to John Podner, Marquette's technical crew, and all the coaches, all the participants for the pregame interviews, and all of you that tuned in and watched this coverage. It shows you what local media can do.
Number 22, Chad Forney. All 3 3 in for Alton.
3 in for Alton as we got about under 3:30 left. Cowan with a quick touch there. He has space. He's going to go for a shot there. It's going to go well over. 3 minutes left in this contest as Alton continues to sub.
Number 8, Deacon On, re-entering for Alton.
Alton High gets this ball back. Just under 3 minutes left in this game, about 2:30 left. This is going to become the final chances here in this contest. Thank you for being a part of Derby Day on Riverbender. Stay tuned for recap and coverage tomorrow and on Monday with more with our wonderful sports team. RiverBender.com/sports. Losing my voice in this press box tonight on top of State Street Hill. A great ball in. A shot, deflection, goes back out. Alton's going to want to put this back out and put it back in. Put it right back into Tukin. Tukin puts it in. Ball bouncing now. Finds Marquette under 2. Is that Henley? Henley Tran, number 21, a junior for Alton in the game. Tukin goes long again, tries to find Cowan, but the ball's flicked up. That's going to maybe find Anderson. No, it's not. Ball's still bouncing here for Marquette. Great touch there in the middle for Marquette as they look to separate themselves here and run out the remainder of this clock. Just under a minute left as the fans are still sticking around to support their teams. We're going to take you to a brief, quick recap and say so long after the final whistle blows here. CJ Nasello bringing you the broadcast. Want to thank Coach Brian Hoener, Coach Greg Nasello, both Marquette and Alton High. A shot, a great tackle there by Forney. And that ball's going to trickle out of bounds. Is there enough time for a corner kick? We'll see. It doesn't look like it. Yep, they are going to take one. Marquette with 20 left. As the clock strikes 0, Marquette Catholic is victorious in the Battle of the Bowl as you hear their fans going crazy.
To the Explorers.
We'll take a brief pause here and get the sights and sounds of the game, and we'll come back in the studio in a quick second.
On behalf of Marquette Catholic High School, its soccer program, thank you to all the fans in attendance this evening. Everyone enjoy rest of the weekend. You can pick up the trash in your row near your seat, anything you might have deposited, and put it in a receptacle at the top of the bleachers. It will be appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you so much. As you see the drone cam footage now of Marquette celebrating with their fan base. Not the night the Redbirds wanted, but both teams came out playing, folks. You know, that first half was back and forth action. Alton got a couple of good chances there in the first half to tie it 2-2. Marquette prevailed, and in the second half they put the gas on and they just kept going. If you're Brian Hoener, you're loving what you see. And if you're Coach Greg Nasello, you're still proud of the team for a lot of great opportunities and, just the hard-fought effort on both sides of the score there. It's a great night for our soccer community because it showcases how good these two teams are. If you're a Southwestern Conference competitor, you're turning your head and you're worried about Alton in playoffs because they're the team that's going to knock you out. And if you're Marquette Catholic, you are a contender for a state title. As the drone's flying around, we say so long for now on RiverBender.com. I'll see you back on Monday for our daily show. Until then, try your best to stay out of jail. RiverBender.com's coverage of today's event is brought to you by Phillips 66, Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, Barrett Heating and Cooling, Munganesc Burkhart, Alton Toyota, Macias Insurance Agency, Nautilus Fitness Center, Lewis and Clark Community College, Liberty Bank, Roberts Motors, Sherry Gilliland Dream Home Realty Center, Val Commit, Rosewood Chiropractic.